YouTube? It's Max0r's the Destroyer. We're gonna watch another Max0r video, so my brain's gonna melt. An incorrect summary of Elden Ring. I know a little bit about Elden Ring. Grab your snackies, grab your bevies. Let me know what you eat or drink down below. Let's get to watch him.
Hey guys, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play.
Minecraft, huh? Alright.
Elden Ring, or as I like to call it, Boomer Band, is a fun new hack and slash and bash and crash my car, developed by Epic Games director Hideo Miyazaki with the express purpose of inflicting pain upon the gaijin. In this adventure, you play as the famous video game's protagonist Elden John as he undergoes many—
Elden John, huh? Okay, this is what I know about Elden Ring. Like, take Dark Souls, it's the same kind of vibe. Okay, same kind of vibe. You're gonna die a lot. You better figure out how dodge roll works because you're gonna desperately need that. And you're gonna just fail often. You're gonna fail often. It's Dark Souls, but with jumping. Okay. It's Dark Souls, but you can ride a horse now. Okay. Oh my god. All right. I could not with Dark Souls 3. I swear to God.
Trials and tribulations on his quest to fight the entire Catholic Church and kill God. This is
all right.
A little difficult. You could call it the Dark Souls of Skyrim. As such, many challenges await.
Dark Souls of Skyrim, huh? Do you guys agree with that? I don't.
The player, and most of it is the work of Satan, as it.
Those are hands with too many fingers that are like spiders, and I hate that. I hate that. I hate this thing. It's even wearing rings. I hate it.
Is every game made by the Japanese, spanning a gigantic world slightly larger than Africa. We will find many secrets, uncover many attractions, and slay the entire cast of the Bible.
Let me get this for you.
H&G, thank you for the gifted sub to Spider Hands.
I've always liked that book. My favorite part was the genocide.
Okay. He's so fast, and like his stuff is
the genocide.
Okay. Margaret, the fell refund. What? Godric, the Garfield. I command the Neil John. You know something. Okay. Rodden, the Scourge of Reddit. Vernalia, I can't read that. Oh, God. Are these the actual names for some of these? Tree Sentinels, anywhere you go. I mean, it does have their names on there. Original Do Not Steal, my furry OC. Okay, never mind. It's not. It's not. It's not all of them. What the dog doing? What is he doing? Listen, I've set a precedent, all right? Godfried, not in this video yet. An incorrect summary of Elden Ring. Help me. The Moon and Stars. Cool, there's multiple parts to this.
So we boot up the game and, silly me. I forgot to unplug the keyboard so my controller can work. Now
What kind of issue? Okay, you're making super chat. What kind of issues you having, my guy? I need to unplug my keyboard literally every time I boot up this video game. Play with the mouse and keyboard.
Now I'm free to make my character. Our journey begins inside of the Microsoft PowerPoint, the quality of which being so dubious that it resurrects you from the dead. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Of course, this is a FromSoft game, so Spider-Man is here to send us the fuck back.
Why are there so many spider-related things? Is it kind of like a horror game? I mean, I guess spiders are scary. They move kind of creepy.
Our tutorial, which is a whole lot of fun. You know, just making friends, influencing people, and providing intuitive solutions to the issue of life. And with that problem sorted, it's time to take the elevator so we can accomplish the impossible and go outside.
We touching grass, guys. Look, we can even touch a tree. We can go caress the tree.
Welcome everyone to Limgrave, land of trees, laborious bears upon the trees, and this white person.
Tarnished, if you're lost, how about you start by finding some bitches?
That person looks like they're wearing a mask.
Stupid weeaboo wearing ass.
Like, are they wearing a mask? Is that a mask? Surely that's not their face.
When's the last time you took a shower with your dirty helmet wearing ass? With your weird ass cargo shorts your mama gave you? Look, what I'm trying to say is, your fit is mid, and you get 0 bitches. Fuck out of my sight before I gotta look at those stank ass vans again.
As per the words of our friendly associate.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm sorry. This tree sentinel, my first Elden Ring nemesis. What? Greetings, Tarnish. It seems you are seeking to restore the Elden Ring, but how about instead of that, you get some bitches first? Here, touch some grays and get yourself some maidens. Is that what that kind of... Is that what he says to you? He calls you maidenless. Oh! That's what it's all about. Oh! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cat, thank you for the follow. Where your bitches at? The trees don't count. I don't care how many times you fuck them. Anyway.
We proceed towards the castle in search of some bitches. In Dark Souls, we sought after the Dark Soul, and in Bloodborne, we tried to escape Britain. But for Elden Ring, our objective is to get the hose. This is a game mechanic. You cannot level up until you get a girl boss.
God. What?
Is to get the hose. This is a game mechanic. You cannot level up until you get a girl.
Yes, like gatekeep girl boss. What?
Boss. So with nothing else to do, I guess we'll have to fight this tutorial boss.
Nope. Is that the one you can skip? I know there's one at the beginning that you can just walk around and leave. Like, you don't have to fight him. I do know about that one.
He's a little like, this tutorial is on how to flee in fear and, use geometry. Proceeding to the next batch of enemies, we must forsake direct combat in favor of the stealthy techniques of video game protagonist Rigid Danger Mighty Jungle Noodle, at which point they...
The Richard Danger Mighty Jungle Noodle.
Techniques of video game protagonist Rigid Danger Mighty Jungle Noodle.
I'm trying to say Solid Snake.
At which point they form a violence committee.
All right.
Try finger, but hold.
Sup, bitch?
What the fuck?
My name is Melatonin, and if I may inquire, sir, I am in need of a quirked-up white boy who can bust it down sexual style, so that I may make him goated with the sauce.
Who's the Ashen lady that tells me to touch the darkness inside her? I want her back. Where is she? I want to touch her dark. Anyway.
Okay.
No cap. All we have to do now is kill every demigod on the planet.
Every what?
I'm glad you asked. Long ago, this land was ruled by the great Queen Marinara, who pissed off God so badly that he left the fucking universe. Now her power, the Amazon gift card, is shattered, and her athletic scions are holding a contest to see who can die the least.
So God comes back when I kill them?
No, but you get to keep the gift card. These are the faces of evil, who have all claimed a shard of the card. Some seek glory, others redemption, and one is just really attracted to his younger brother.
Wait, what the fuck?
And after countless weekends at university, the tarnished warriors are called upon to rise from their tilted towers and achieve one final victory royale.
Okay, I'm dead ass. Take out all of the, like, flowery language and shit and explain it to me like in 5. Like, just I gotta do what now and why, and what do I get? Like, in the least amount of words possible. Okay?
Jake Paul, bastard of the Badlands, the ever-wet skelly sleeper, the crazy car consumer, and
The what now? Okay.
least of all, you, tarnished warrior.
Is there like an opt-out?
Great, I'll send you to my dimensional pocket.
I see.
So no is what I'm hearing. Like I have to? What if I don't want to be in your pocket?
Cool.
The metaverse.
Welcome to the roundtable.
A fucking mall. Think they got an Annie Ann's? Let's go get some pretzels.
Hold, a place to rest, make purchases, and converse with the homeless. Do you sell magic? You know what? I'm just gonna go over here now.
Oh, God. Hey, man. How's your face? How's your face doing?
I'm in hell. Now, as for our comprehensible friends, we could begin with the blacksmith, but he's a little busy right now. So that only leaves one more person, Fia, the deathbed companion, unique among all women, including my mother, for offering to hug me. Of course, I do accept for gameplay reasons, but what I wasn't aware of was that this one action permanently debuffed my health, and I forgot.
Um, what? You get punished for hugging? What? Necropolis, thank you for the follow. What in the fuck? It gives you a buff. Does it? Like, wow. Like, you get a debuff. Like, would you like me to hug you? Sure, cool. I'm gonna steal your health now. Get fucked. Like, just what? Wonky Slayer, thanks for the follow. What? Oh my god.
Forgot to turn it off. For the entire game, the effect looks like this, and with that, I've reached my limit for human interaction,
Wow.
so it's time to head back.
Hacky Sack, thanks for the follow.
Jesus Christ. To Stormvale Castle, where we can find the first demigod on our list.
Hold on. Oh my god, okay.
Jesus Christ. To Stormvale Castle, where we can find the first demigod.
Okay, just said Maui from the hit movie Moana 2016.
List of all people, our approach begins by moving through the gate. Our approach begins with a battle against the lag beast, but honestly after that, the level is pretty easy.
Yeah. Gangster edition, huh?
Alright, finally a cutscene.
Foul tarnished.
God damn it.
In search of the hose.
Unfortunately, I hate women. That sounds like a you problem, Chief. I am also homophobic. And you are looking pretty gay right
I don't like that he has so many horns growing out of the side of his head. I don't like what's going on with him.
now. Hey guys, it's me, Max0r. Welcome to the first...
Dude got a hug from a maiden and now he's off to kill God. Oh my god, that's great.
boss. Yeah, he's a little bit dumb. Margaret Thatcher is a very strong, very agile, and very interesting boss. Essentially, his purpose is telling you to fuck off and come back later, preferably when your bones are defragmented from the ass whooping. He combines delayed attacks, crazy combos, and eventually the Hammer of God, just like the real Margaret Thatcher when she hammered English oppression into the once peaceful streets of Derry. So I think I'm Margaret Thatcher when she hammered English oppression into the one...
Originally, I wanted to use footage from the actual troubles in this video, but unfortunately, YouTube does not actually allow me to joke about that and afford enough food to feed my family of 12.
peaceful streets of Derry. So I think I'm gonna take the hint and leave. Fortunately for us, young Sheldon Ring is a game with all kinds of activities to prepare and unwind.
Listen, these types of games, the style of games, it's like punishment porn. Like I don't know. You got a punishment kink, there you go. This game is for you. I get really frustrated with these styles of games. I cannot. Like I just cannot. Like you know, I'm here for a good time.
You know, like killing the
Not this type of good time. This is not a good time to me.
fucking dragon, which for some reason is easier, just not too much easier.
Go explore, Nathan.
Leg of our journey, the now disgraced loser baby resigns himself to
This is why you got no bitches.
living in the woods. That way, he can exist peacefully among the giant bears and, whatever that is.
Greetings, traveler. I am the Pitbull of the Woods. Have you seen any orphanages nearby?
Why are you asking me that?
No reason. Legend has it that at the edge of these woods, there's a well containing the tastiest children.
Okay.
Go there, traveler, and I will kill the infants of your choice.
Why? The Mystery of Mistwood. Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit out my ass, booted up my PC because I need me to get that Fortnite Battle Pass. I like Fortnite. Did I mention Fortnite? I like Fortnite. Okay.
Okay, this might seem bad, but I know a good deal when I see one. Unfortunately, I am blind.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Max0r here. Welcome to
Mini.
I am blind. Hey guys, it's Max.
I'm a small blonde anime loli in real life.
We're
Okay.
here. Welcome to fucking Space Mountain. I hope you like being trapped in Smurf Valhalla because these fuckers don't play around. So to keep things short, this forest is watched over by the spirit of a gentle stag, and my immediate impulse is to kill it. This forest is
read what you
watched over
put
by
on
the
the
spirit
thing.
of a gentle stag, and my immediate impulse is to kill it.
Given to the voices, allow them to influence your behavior.
This necessitates lighting 8 fires scattered throughout the sacred grove, or more accurately, sprinting between them while enduring the trials of free acupuncture meets Markiplier jump scare. That is not a sentence I thought was possible.
Okay, more accurately, sprinting between the something enduring the trials of free acupuncture meets Markiplier jump scare. So to keep things short, this okay.
But then again, we do have sentient lightning and Mr.
What? Are you serious? Like I was like, okay, no, it's fine, but
It's not a
it was
sentence I
not.
thought was possible.
Okay, so to keep this thing short, this forest is overwatched by the spirit of a gentle stag and naturally. Okay, nope, already read
Then
that.
again, we do have sentient lightning and Mr. Krabs. So after lighting the fires at the expense of my life, we devour the necessary peyote to enter the spirit cave. And as it turns out, Bambi is back from the woods and they had a gym.
Well, hey, guess what? You gotta kill it now.
I like this fight. He shows me how bad I am at the video game and reenacts my trips to the horse race in 2006. Overall, it is a riveting and accurate portrayal of how fun it is to kill.
Ah! Canadians attempting to walk outside. Oh, because it's like a moose. That's funny. Okay.
Is to kill innocent forest animals. 10 out of PETA. You don't even get anything from killing him, just the guilt.
Do you really not get anything? Then why?
So after exiting the hell that is Quebec, we head across Limgrave to the Weeping Peninsula, called as such for its tendency to rain and also the race war. But before we get into that, we've got a few tasks to do, just like Among Us. These include fighting the sapient tree, uncovering chests that accidentally teleport me to the end of the game, and also the bell, which may or may not cause hearing damage when you get close enough. It even contains the rarest of all loot, a woman who tells us the tale of Castle Morn, a fortress that made the grievous mistake of
This is starting to turn off my brain a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Killed those who you something with in. Okay. Hi, I don't know if you can tell I'm not one of those people that can read the titles of heavy metal bands. You would something with in petty arguments. Who you would disagree with in petty arguments. Kill those who you would disagree. Who you. The who you being twice is killing me.
Of permitting Fur Fest 2022 in their local Hilton, except these are not costumes. My brother in Christ, they are misbegotten chimera, and you're going to die. So as can be expected, they massacred everyone and started a county-sized race war.
Basically just the history of America.
And now they're sending me to clean up their human corpse ball pit. Fortunately, just like all issues in life, this one is fixed with a massacre. They haven't invented war crimes yet. I like this level actually. It's pretty short. Just like this video. My favorite detail is that they gave crack to an orangutan.
Oh, well. And he just probably murdered your ass.
It's more animal cruelty. We're climbing back into Harambe's cage and there is no gun. You know, when he isn't converting my bones to sand, this fight is actually easy, mainly because his health is the size of my prefrontal cortex. But even still, I had a great time reenacting the murders I did 2 years ago. And just like this fight, I will not face the consequences. Enjoy this while you can, because
you're gonna be punished. Like, oh, I like this fight. This is a fun fight. And then, like, punishment. That's how I feel this game is played.
Because we've got a few more people to talk to, such as D, a man who gives us a fair warning about the dangers ahead.
The village here has been touched.
What the fuck is that? Like, is that just something he added? What is that?
Thanks, as well as speaking to the sentient jar, which you may find strange, but really we are all containers for suicidal thoughts. So after quelling...
Hold on.
Which you may find strange, but really we are all containers for suicidal thoughts.
Seek assistance. You're loved and valued. True. I know one thing about the jar, and it's... Okay, no, that's not true. I know semi of the jar just because of that Star Bomb song that I reacted to.
So after quelling his, our new friend Jar Jar Binks tells us to head east to an industrious land known as Gary, Indiana. You know, it seems like we're going a little bit off the beaten path with this one, but I'm pretty confident. After all, how bad can it possibly be?
So bad.
What the fuck is that? Oh.
That is a mutant crow, and those are zombies. I don't know.
Oh, God. Let's go back to the castle. This time, I think I'll walk all the way back to Margit. Hey guys, it's Max0r here. Welcome back to the Let's Play. And on this episode, Margit is still hard and a bit distrustful. One might say suspicious. We need to eject him. Margit, more like Marge Simpson. Even with better gear, this is a fight that demands, among other things,
some better gear.
Awareness and patience. Emphasis on the patience. But most importantly, this fight requires experience. Experience gained through fighting zoo animals, dragons.
Again, I don't have the patience. And also, what the fuck is a dodge button?
And even Canadians to squeeze out the narrowest of victories. Just to watch out for the hammer. Really glad we could beat the first boss up 9 minutes into the video. Welcome everyone to Stormvale Castle, realm of the first demigod, Godric the Garfted. And if I can't get to him in 20 minutes, the lasagna is free. Stormvale is a complex, multifaceted dungeon with various paths, only one of which is correct. So instead, we take the side route across the wall, past the knife birds, and into a Chinese chemical factory. So after cracking open a cold one with the boys, we ascend the political compass until I have authority over life and death, which coincidentally leads us to the castle grounds and
so much. I don't know. Information, both verbally and visually. That was a lot. I don't know. What? Like, you know what? I am so happy this game exists for the people that really like these styles of games. Could not be me. My brain is melting in my skull. Like, first of all, I know it's a Max0r video, but second of all, like, even without that, I hope you guys are happy.
Oh, I didn't know they made Irish birds. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the clamp of my ass cheeks keeps alerting me. All right.
It's the clap of your ass cheeks and not all of the gear that you're wearing clanking together.
It looks like we're finally making some progress. All we have to do now is get through.
What is that? It's like a rock with multiple arms. What is that? It's like it's like a raisin. It's like a raisin grew arms. And he has extra arms in the ceiling. What is that?
He's quite the handyman. Knows how to work with his hands. You could say he's quite the handful. Better use this door to keep him at arm's length. I'm very funny, by the way. Stay tuned for more laughs and gags on The Big Bang Theory, Sundays on NBC.
I wouldn't trust that. Like, I don't know. That thing's gonna come alive and try to kill you. Don't trust that.
I'm sorry, Odie, but I could not stop myself. After all, it was a Monday, and I hate Mondays.
Pizza delivery for Garfield.
It's called lasagna. Pizza Hut really ought to work on serving giant castles.
I work for Domino's.
Then it sounds like you could use a bit of a hand, with making the pizzas. I command you to laugh. Do you know what I've gone through to...
It's time to kill Odie off the table. Kick Odie off the table. Okay. You got like an arm and hand fetish, or I'm not trying to judge. I'm just asking. I'm just wondering.
Make that joke.
In this battle against Godric the Minecrafted, we put our patience to the ultimate test as Grandpa pilots his fucking Mask0r Evangelion straight into the housing market. Much like his titular cat, Godric is a fucking gremlin who attained his abilities by entering Friedrich Fazbear's Mega Pissplex in the year of our Luigi 1987 and then sewed the children therein to his wacky animatronic suit. They call him
Did you glean any information from that? Like at all? Because I
Here, let me get this for you.
I didn't. I'm gonna be 100%. Zone, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Hello. My brain is melting. Thank you so much. He sews bodies onto his body because of reasons. Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay. Noted. Noted. All right.
William Grafton. But besides that,
William Grafton
is subpar since he has to migrate a mosh pit to attack you, and it's quite excessive. Godric holds all of his attacks until the heat death of the universe, which means you have to pay attention to his arm carefully, and that's pretty difficult when he's shaped like a 4-dimensional object. I'm finding it pretty hard to keep.
Thank you for the resubscription.
Zonetron love.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Zone. Thank you for believing in me. He likes implanting parts of creatures onto other creatures and himself. Okay, why not? Why not, I guess. Everybody's got to have a hobby. I did make partner. Yes, I got the email today. So I guess everybody has to have a hobby, especially in this terrible wasteland in which they live.
Track of him. He seems to morph around so we fight him slowly.
Sorry if this hurts you.
Like the Viet Cong, dodging, slicing, and dying until eventually reaching oh.
Ah! No! Enjoy making 100 new emotes. How many slots? Hold on. I don't know. Okay, I'm back. Unpaused. All right, we're unpaused.
Oh, God.
He just cut off his own arm. Did he mean to do that? Like, I know he was, like, swinging. Like, you can't see. He cut off his own arm.
Oh.
Like, does he mean to do that? Does he mean to do this? He's losing it. I was pausing it. Abby was like, bitch, did you forget you were recording? And I was like, no, I haven't paused. And she was like, okay. And then I unpause it. I don't change the screen. This is the kind of content you can get if you come and watch me on Twitch.
Oh God.
Ew.
So to overcome the taxes on his 401k, Godric decides to order a bad dragon to release his inner Todd Howard's The Skyrim.
Do not Google bad dragon. I don't know how that's gonna help you with your 401k, but okay.
Finally, I have the power to cook all the lasagna I want.
Where did the dragon head come from? Like where did the dragon head come from? The statue. From a dragon? Okay. The dragon he was like caressing. Okay. Where did the fire come from? And I know you guys are gonna say the dragon, but it's now part of it's his arm. I don't. Okay.
Welcome to phase 2, bitch.
You're going in for you stupid monkey. Guy wants some lasagna.
This is the best game ever made.
Harry Potter and the audacity of this bitch. What is this game? It's Elden Ring. Anything can happen at any time in any shape or form. That's fair, I guess. Yeah, I need to. I need to quit trying to explain things to myself. Anyway.
Ah, the Round Table Hold, my favorite location. There's really nothing else like it in the realm of physical science. Speaking of which, it's been at least 3 seconds since a homeless guy yelled at me. Let's fix that without going to Los Angeles.
Hey, people.
Wow.
Oh God.
It is I, the Lore Man.
Okay, do you know where the bathroom
My
is?
IQ is the highest among all Reddit.
That's not saying much.
Did you know Renala of the Full Moon resides
Okay, you know what?
within the
Never mind.
academy?
Let's just talk to,
2 fingers that are like rotting or something. Yeah.
fingers. This is worse. Let's, come back to that eventually. Oh, I guess I'm stuck here. Fuck.
Ligma of the Lakes.
Congratulations, we've made it past the first demigod out of 6.5. I'm sure his subjects will remember him fondly. Remember all those adventures we had together, all those places we've been. That was 10% of the map. I'll probably finish these videos
Hold on.
had together, all those places we've been. That was 10% of the map.
Not really, but it's
Finish
small.
these videos
Okay.
in a nursing home. This is the rest of the game, and wow. I better call Gandalf for that shit because we've got a ways to walk. Welcome everyone to Ligma of the Lakes, the
At least you got a horsey now.
largest swamp that Miyazaki was allowed to build. 30,000 men have already died. And on today's episode, we will be heading to the second demigod on my list of political dissidents, Renala of the Red Lobster, Queen of Caria, for
Of the Red Lobster? What? I do not have time for this NPC. But are you getting bitches?
for at least the next 10 minutes resides in the magical academy of Malaysia Lucario. And to get there, we need to head across a biological minefield known informally as the Crustacean Nation. It is here
The Crustacean Nation, huh? Hey, if you kill it, can you eat it? Can you cook it afterward? I don't think it's legal to to be fishing up lobster that big. I don't think it's legal to keep it. I think you gotta throw that one back. There's a guy that sells it cooked. Oh, so you don't even have to do it yourself? All right.
That we face our greatest challenge, the fucking shrimp. I'm starting to think that PETA has a point. So anyways, we head through the gauntlet, past the Octosketty, and get completely sidetracked.
I don't like the Octosketty. The Octosketty is upsetting to me. I've seen too much stuff on the internet.
Until I end up in fucking Nipton, but we're gonna skip over most of the side content. You could say that we don't have the time to hang out.
There aren't birds. Open your eyes.
Just know that you can find this area by Google searching Elden Ring Albania. This one is for all my baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm lurking and I'm stopping when you least expect. So after heading through the ruins of my marriage and killing the white people, we make it to the Hogwarts, only to find that the way is blocked by a mysterious seal. And next to it lies a map which leads straight to the key. Their security is dog shit. This puzzle should be...
Their security is very specifically bad. It's like they're not even trying.
Pretty easy. All we have to do is get past the dragon that's waiting there. This game has a lot of dragons in it, so I'm going to keep a count. Just know that it doesn't get easier.
That's a count of 2 or 3, considering it's the second full alive dragon. But the other dude had a dragon that he butchered and put on his arm, and then you fought that. Is that 2.5? 2.5 maybe? Welcome to Harry Potter.
Magical racism land. It's time to enact our revenge upon Chris Angel Mindfreak in one of the most pretty good-ish dungeons of the game, featuring brand new challenges and enemies such as the Spastic Child. This man, 30 times.
It's that thing from Repo. Is the like pirate doll lady from Repo.
In a row, and a homeless guy who helps me extract the blood from my body. Raging Lucario is a fairly linear dungeon with some rather unusual architecture.
What? Why is there just a giant... Why? Why is that happening? I mean, I guess it'd be really good if you were, like, being attacked. Which I guess he's attacking you.
No interior designer, but why is the entrance to the school a graveyard? Is this America? Anyways, we drive past Ohio as quickly as possible until we end up near the lecture hall.
Wait, no, I want to look at that.
Anyways, we drive past Ohio as quickly...
Run. Yeah, all right. That's fair.
As possible until we end up near the
confused civilian. Thank you for the
lecture hall. Singular. There is only one in the entire school. I guess they just do it on Zoom. And for today's lecture, what is the dog doing?
What are you doing though? I will say this is pretty. Like the magic attacks are pretty.
The answer is
the dog's kicking your ass. That's what the dog doing. He kicking your ass.
Stabbing me. This is one hecking speederino doggo who is frankly an insult to every wizard in the school. Their valedictorian eats his own shit. The gimmick for this chonking pupper is that he combines beast-like aggression with powerful magical attacks, but none was so devastating as when he corrupted my drive, which destroyed this video. The last minute of footage was reconstructed from memory, but
this is not a joke. Keep backups. To explain in more detail, I woke up one day to find that the Elden Ring project file was completely missing. I had Windows search all of my drives for that file, and it did not find anything. Windows file recovery could not restore it. Damn.
But besides that, his moveset is varied and intense, requiring expert evasion or just a lot of healing. It really is a shame that his health bar is the size of an amoeba. I guess my weapon's just covered in chocolate. Wow, this is just like my favorite show, Family Guy. So before we take the 30-second walk to the next boss, I acquire some fat drip so I may no longer appear fatherless. Now on our search for a...
Okay, but is it gonna attract the bitches? You gonna get the bitches though?
Classroom that can't be rated. We head up the stairs to experience bowling in VR, and after learning how to phase through oncoming traffic, we become sidetracked again as I am teleported straight to the Turtle Pope, who wants to...
The Turtle Pope! Okay. The Pope is now a tortoise who's hanging out in like a little garden. Good for him. Good for him.
Tell me things. His existence isn't explained, and I don't want it to be. Only horror lurks behind that stare. Let's move on to something less disturbing.
He's old and he has seen some shit, all right? He has lived through some shit. I don't know how I expect it. I don't know what else to say to you about it.
I can't believe I went to college without once seeing Ben Shapiro. I said
Why? Who is that?
less disturbing.
Children on the internet. I hate this. Why are they on the ground?
And welcome to episode 391 of my Minecraft Let's Play.
This is a preschool, ma'am.
Today we're going to be messaging my underage fans on the internet.
Oh boy. Welcome one and Holocaust to Child Slaughterfest 2002.
Did they not have legs? Why are they doing that?
That's right, this is an American school after all. And in this battle, we're going to be teaching these kids the harsh realities of the hood. Now, I know what you're going to say.
Of the hood?
And hopefully it's not a police report. Max0r, this fight looks kind of easy. Like taking
The
candy
toxic,
from a
thanks for
baby
the
if the
follow.
candy was their still beating heart. This is accurate. In fact, all you have to do is find the correct one to turn inside out. At which point, Renala basically lets you go to town. The reason for
Hold on, sorry, I got really sidetracked for a second.
turn inside out. At which point, Renala basically lets
This is so sad. I'm like so sad.
you go to town. The reason for this is that we aren't fighting a demigod. This is the demigod's ex-wife, who was dumped after she gave birth to 30 of herself. To
30? I would also be upset.
To some extent I can understand, but goddamn that child support. Kinda feel like I'm doing him a favor.
Good evening, Twitter. This is your boy, Eat That Pussy 445.
What the fuck?
And about like 30 to 45 minutes ago,
What? When he drops his
I
cupcake?
beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard that
Oh no.
my left leg has been totally numb. And my dick has...
I guess there's a phase 2.
I mean, I guess no, the dog wasn't the boss. The other dude had a phase. Just assume they have a phase 2.
To the point where it feels fucking weird when I go...
She literally becomes the moon.
To the real fight, it's still easy. 4 Dark Souls, which means the challenge is getting anywhere close to her. This fight is essentially Dark Sus Gwendolyn if he/them were a good boss, using a vast array of magic, other bosses, and the power of Goku to socially distance your skull from your neck. But even still, it's very manageable if you have any semblance of patience.
I don't though. I don't have patience. So
Editing might tell you something about how I did. 70% of this fight is waiting for my turn. It's like I'm trying to stab Julius Caesar.
Make sure you like, comment,
God
and
damn it.
subscribe so we can take this video to the moon.
So after sufficient damage is dealt, we find out that her second phase has a second phase and its other bosses, including, of course, this bastard again and the actual straight-up pack of wolves. Just make sure that you don't die, otherwise it's back to the daycare. Needless to say, this fight is a visual and gameplay feast, and by that I mean it does not end. The divorce may have hit hard, but it is hitting me harder, so let's do to her life what her husband did to the marriage. Oh, there goes the camera.
it is very visually pretty. I dodge roll, I guess. I don't know. You are going to Brazil.
It's making me want to minimize the amount of air I breathe.
Greetings again, Tarnish.
Yeah, okay.
What knowledge do you seek that brings you to my domain?
Okay, so I've been to Red Lobster once already. Where do I go next?
Caelid.
What?
You must continue your adventure in Caelid. Is that a problem?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong with Caleb. Hey guys, Needs McTherapy here. Today we're gonna be playing in a...
Needs McTherapy. Oh. Same dude. Like, Hey, how do I get the cushy job of just sitting at a desk in this Citadel thingy and reading? How do I get that? Is that not achievable? I just saw something on the corner of my eye, scared the shit out of me. Is that not like achievable or... Can I just do it as is right now? Could you take me home, actually? You know, I would just like to go home.
Tim Burton Land.
Welcome to fucking Detroit.
It's basically made of German bedtime stories. Who can forget such legendary tales as Der Vogel, Der Bachpfeifengesicht, and most terrifying of all,
That thing looked like the fucking Skeksis.
Welcome to Caelid. It's basically made of German bedtime stories. Who can forget such a...
That's a fucking Skeksis without the robe. Fuck that thing. Fuck, no. Actually, don't. I don't want it to get any pleasure in any kind of way. I hate this thing. I hate it. Like,
Legendary tales as Der Vogel, Der Bachpfeifengesicht, and most terrifying of all, Das Kinderschredder. I'm sorry if you...
Das Kinderschredder, huh? German bedtime story. One day, a little boy did not eat all his food, so that one came to him and obliterated his testicles. He now has no testicles.
Speak German, by the way. That's gotta be my least favorite disability. And on today's episode of Amnesia...
What is that? What is that thing? No. No. No.
The Dark Descent. We are invited to a festival and slumber party where the sleep is permanent, all for a chance to face off against the third demigod on my Club Penguin friends list. Starscourge Radon, captain of the hospice, resides within the walls of Redmane Castle, where every year he throws a party to see who can keep their limbs the longest. The price of admission is just getting anywhere near him, because sometimes life is just a Bulgarian and you are an unstolen car. So we ride, vaguely and in some direction, encountering many horrifying creatures beyond the reach of God and
like, that's a bunch of like starving mangy dogs, wolves, I don't know, and horrific crow Skeksis, and like, I don't even know. Just no.
locking myself in the cum dungeon. The other kids laughed at me. They called me Jizzy Johnson, but
He's so fast. Okay. She doesn't understand the socioeconomic factors which lead to the youth feeling socially alienated from one another and lacking a sense of camaraderie. Lash out against one another to recreate the very hierarchies that oppress them. Okay.
but now it is I who is laughing at them. Oh, cool! It's another dragon, and this
it's like a mossy dragon. I still say that we're on 3.5.
one is quite the special encounter.
Oh, okay, wait. No, we counted the boss one, so we're on 4.5, I guess. Did I miss another one? He said 5. Where did the other 5 come?
Because we get to fight him in the volume of an aquarium. He can't really touch anything, otherwise he decouples his existence. Hey, what's up guys, Max0r here, and today we're gonna be gaming on the moon, because that's what this shit feels like. In fact, I heard you like dragons so much that I made an entire part of the map called Dragon Barrow, and I filled it with, you guessed it, an obscene quantity of dragons, because truly, we have not fought enough of them. I don't want to be here anymore. Let's put this in the future episode box. So far, we've
The future episode box, also known as recycling bin, never be seen again. Okay, thanks.
I've seen a lot of traumatizing things.
Oh.
Half of all American politicians' cardiac arrest, but I've been saving the best for last, and by best, I mean the most evil game design ever conceptualized. The Swamp of Aeonia lies just within
the swamp of Florida.
The center of Caelid and contains enough AIDS to make Ronald Reagan sweat. This region, and pretty much all of Caelid, but mostly this fucking abomination, is infested with scarlet rot, which is like poison if it was made of radium, and get this, it's spreading. You can't even use a horse to bypass the radiation, because an NPC just invades you, in the middle of the swamp. It's like I can hear the dulcet tones of the game director laughing at me.
You like it? Does it kill your horse? Does it just murder your horse? What?
For your crimes, I am sending you to the moon. This place is filled with all kinds of new and interesting ways to die, and my favorite lies at the center of the swamp, where we can find Commander O'Neill and his Bostonian ketamine mafia. Surprisingly enough, this is the only thing here that can't kill me. His moveset is so simple it's Amish accessible. You could build a barn around him in the time it takes for him to do damage. Maybe this boss would be better with a second phase, one where he whips out his lightning cock and pulverizes me until I'm grabbed.
You like a little shock with it? Is that?
But you know, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Also, he drops his ketamine needle, which I will now put to very good use. You're a horse, right?
What?
We're in Redmane Castle now.
Oh, because it's ketamine.
Level can be skipped
right.
because I think the devs realize that Caelid is the actual level. Do you even know how many dogs were euthanized on my way here?
Okay, it's been a minute since I've played. The dogs kind of remind me of some of the zombie dogs in 7 Days to Die. Maybe that's just because I haven't played it for a second. But they also make me think of like mange bears. Have you ever seen a bear with like a lot of mange on it? It's kind of like that. Like, mange bears are entirely creepy. I'm pretty sure half the cryptids anyone ever talks about is just a bear with mange. Like...
Don't worry, you aren't actually missing anything unless you're a big fan of cats, such as life on the Serengeti.
I am. I'm not a big fan of being ripped apart by cats.
So, welcome to the Festival of Ramadan. There are 2 attendants in total, and one of them is this guy.
Hello again, Tarnished. How was your journey down the well?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just passionate about my cuisine. Speaking of which, did you ever find those children I talked about?
Welcome one and holocaust to Child Slaughterfest 2022. No.
Shame.
You know what? Maybe
okay.
The jar will be a bit up.
Lisa called Jaja Binks. Missing your humble servant.
Okay, never mind. So with a stroke of obscene luck, we find a mostly sane person who tells us via YouTube Rewind that Radon is not here.
Technically.
You see, this castle is his euthanasia clinic, and we are going to pull the plug. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I have to charge my Switch. His consciousness has been gone for several hundred years due to the demigod Molania, who is the Blade of Mikola, by the way, but that is a story for later. Essentially, his mind was eaten by the Scarlet Rot, but this man is literally too angry to die, and we are attempt number 500 to kill him. So, I'm liking these odds. I'm just built differently.
I mean, you're built differently in the way that you can't perma-die. You just keep coming back. It's a video game, so I guess that's fine.
Very Willed Smith-friendly. Let's go start the mercy killing. And why is he so far away?
Because he doesn't need to be close to you.
Are those summon signs?
Well,
welcome everyone to the open world RPG where I roleplay as the victim, and today we're doing one of the best fights in all.
I roleplay as the victim. I mean, I think you just kind of are. You're getting thrown a little bit.
All the video games. Starscourge Radon is a big, buff, absolute unit of a boss whose only instinct is recycling your flesh back into the ecosystem. But you are not alone in this battle. There is no limit on how many people you can summon, and if they die, then you can just do it again. I'm sure they won't mind. I have essentially converted the game into an RTS. Gonna fight Raid Boss Radon in World of Employee Harassment. Now you...
Sorry. The world of employee harassment, do they attack him or do they just sidetrack him? Like, sorry, thank you for the blesses. Like, they will attack him? Because it's like, is he just, like, does he just look at them and attack them while you attack him? Like, what's happening here?
Can fight him alone
Both?
as a
Okay.
real gamer, but why would you? This is a goddamn festival, and I will not be having sex by myself. Before you even reach him, Radon is sniping your ass with the accuracy of my opinions on the
These are all real. Hold on.
self.
I
Before
don't know what
you
they
can
say.
even reach him, Radon is sniping your ass with the accuracy
Fix the chemical properties of God to stop.
of my opinion
Me telling my family that the bomb is far too good to be classified as improvised. They have taken away the mailbox. Wait, can you imagine kids starving in Africa while we build the goddamn cheetah VR right outside their village? When the third eye of Ra shows me and my SUV at 110 miles the path of enlightenment, parade of school children
on the internet and firing a frankly suspicious amount of arrows from God. If you want to exercise the privilege of fighting him, you have to earn it. And that is the easy part. Even with summons, you need to pay full attention to his moveset, as his attacks swing wider than American elections and hit harder than a freight train on a semi. Now, you may have already noticed, but that is a comically small horse. It's like I'm looking at Shakwale Onale. This is because, in addition to being built like a steel mill, Radahn has the power to defy gravity, which constantly gets him into fights with solar bodies. This man is skateboarding a horse and holding back the stars while killing everyone he comes into contact with, and he does it from the hospice. Radahn is an absolute god among Chads, and this fight's intensity lives up to that and then some. And that is just phase 1. Phase 2 starts when
he leaves. He goes to be among the stars.
Jumps into the upper atmosphere.
And then he comes back as a meteor, as a shooting star, if you will. Jesus Christ. I heard you like stars, so I brought some to pummel you with.
Jesus Christ, he is a thick one. Oh god, I think my Zodiac just killed itself. This is...
Oh shit, how am I supposed to figure out which planets are hurting me? Jesus Christ.
Sure to negatively affect the trout population. Won't someone please think about the economy?
Oh my god. As always, Max0r's videos are mentally something. They are mentally something. It's Earth. Earth is hurting me. Yeah, that's fair.